So Windows Spotlight is a feature that periodically downloads photos to show on your computer's lock screen. But you can only see these when your computer is unused and idle. Here's how to set it so that you can enjoy these photos on your desktop wallpaper throughout the day. Now, on my blog post, if you skip to the end, I've got all of the steps that you'll need to take, and it really only takes about 2 minutes to set up. First, you'll click this link to download the Spotlight PowerShell script file. When you arrive, just hit download on the page. And because you need to keep this, I would recommend that you save it into your documents folder or a safe place. I choose to keep it in a subfolder of documents called scripts. There we go. Now, when this script runs, you see that it saves your pictures, the wallpaper pictures, to a folder in OneDrive. Inside the pictures folder, a folder called Wallpaper, and then a Spotlight subfolder. Very organized. So you can either edit that line of the script or just make sure that that folder exists by going into your pictures folder and create a folder called Wallpaper and then a folder called Spotlight inside that. Next, you'll want to download the Copy Spotlight Pictures task. Now, that's a task scheduler template file, and you'll only need that once. So I would suggest you download that to your desktop, and we can delete it at the end. So I'll just go ahead and hit save here. Desktop, save that. And there we go. Alright, now you just need to pop open Task Scheduler and import that task. Now to do that, just type Task Schedule into your search box, aka Cortana. And because I am so very organized, I'll go ahead and create a folder here as well. I'll just click on Task Scheduler Library and then choose New Folder. And I like to name this after myself just to keep things good. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and click on the import task that I mentioned. We'll choose that temporary file on my desktop, and it will show that this is the task that will copy the Spotlight pictures to the OneDrive Spotlight folder, and of course it omits any pictures that are too small to be a desktop wallpaper. The trigger, you can confirm that this is what you want. I chose 11:55 p.m. daily. I think I'm going to go ahead and change that to weekly because these pictures really aren't refreshed that often that you would need to resave them every single day. So I'll change this to be weekly. We'll do 11:55 on Sunday nights. Sounds good to me. Now on the Actions tab, click Edit, and you'll want to make sure that the very end of this Arguments box refers to where you saved that script file in Step 1. So I saved that into a folder under Documents called Scripts. So I'm just going to make sure that this says Documents/Scripts/Save Spotlight. There we go. Now at this point you can go ahead and close Task Scheduler and you can delete this temporary task. And at this point we'll go ahead and set it up to use that as our desktop wallpaper. So I'll right click, go to Personalize. On the background settings we'll choose Slideshow instead of Picture, and then we'll browse to choose that Spotlight folder that we chose. So we'll go to Spotlight here, choose this folder, and there we go. Now my wallpaper will cycle at that interval and run through all of these beautiful Spotlight pictures. Now, while you're on that personalization page, you can also choose some other things, like whether it shuffles randomly through the pictures or shows them in order, and how often you'd like them to switch throughout the day. You can even choose 1 minute, or if you want, just right-click, choose Next Desktop Background, and it will cycle immediately for you. And there you go, that's all it takes. So now the wallpaper here will change for me every 1 minute, and it'll download fresh pictures from the Spotlight service on a weekly cadence. Hey, keep checking out my website for more cool tips. Leave a comment and let me know what you think.